We are live. This is Random in Reason. I'm Amber.
I'm Shay. What are you laughing for? Stop laughing. This is serious.
I'm like, introduce yourself.
See, and people not going to get this part because they didn't understand the conversation beforehand. I'm Shay. I'm the random, I guess.
I think we're both random, but
Yeah.
then I'm Reason.
So you telling me I don't have a voice of reason?
I'm just echoing what you said to begin this whole thing. Okay, so it's been a day long conversation about who's random and who's Reason.
Yeah, you right. I can't
Ooh,
even
you can
front.
learn Arabic on Spotify. Huh? Yes.
Anyway, people.
So so this is season 1, episode 1 of Random in Reason.
Woohoo!
Ooh, ooh,
We're
ooh,
going to
ooh.
start doing this every week, right?
Yes.
We
Yep.
never discussed that. Okay,
We
weekly,
had it. Is it at least weekly? There might
at
be some
least.
special there might be some special ones since we're going to be in the same location
This
later this
weekend.
weekend.
Woo, woo. Oh, they don't know where we are.
That's right. So, I am in South Carolina.
You don't need to know where I'm at because I don't want no stalkers. Saginaw. I'm in Fort Stewart, Georgia. ISIS, if you come looking for me, don't forget I got like 16 guns hidden around this house. I know where every single one of those are, and I know how to use them. Um, yeah, I'm on the military base. So no, I am not in the military. For those, you know, who are about to ask that question, my dear husband is, unfortunately.
Her dear husband is my retarded brother, so
Oh yeah, we're sister-in-laws, but we act more like sisters.
that's right.
We just had a conversation about how so close we were, so too damn
Way,
close. That's how
way
it
too
was.
close.
Way too close.
We can
Anyway,
have So tonight's topics, and this is just a baseline because it really could end up being a whole lot of randomness, hence the name. We're gonna talk about Disney princesses, what's wrong with them,
a lot,
uh, relationship issues. We're just
a
gonna put
lot.
it. We're just gonna put that as issues because it encompasses a lot, and body image issues.
Yes, that's number one. Okay,
So yeah, so I'm gonna let you start with the body image
why
issues.
me? All right, you know, just a little background that you guys should know. I'm from DC, so my accent can slip out in and out at any moment, so don't mind me. Anyway, she just mute me, y'all, so it sounds kind of weird. My bad.
I didn't mute you. I muted myself.
Well, you know what I meant, but it sounded weird. It felt like I was talking to myself.
No, I was just telling you. Go ahead and talk.
You already know I'm certifiable crazy. Don't do this to me. Anyway, y'all,
I
body
just won't let them
issues.
put it on paper about me. That's all.
Body issues. So, me and Amber had this conversation earlier about body issues. And we had a conversation about how I can't go on Facebook without feeling like I look like shit. Like, you see all Brazilian butts and these big boobs and these flat stomachs and the waist and shit, and all you see is waist trainers, this, diet pills, this. Like, I mean, I'm a big girl. I'm not a big girl, but what? I'm like a size 16. So it's like, I feel like I'm not, the shit. And I have a husband. My husband tells me I'm beautiful. But, like, seriously, big butts, like, can we stop with the implants? Like, seriously, can we please bring back Nora Bots? What happened to wanting to look
Hey,
like a Leo?
hey, hey. I
Look,
have a
look.
normal butt.
But yours not implants.
No, it's
Yours
not.
is big by chance. Like, that's cool. But when you got when you got your idols trying to be like fucking Nicki Minaj and all these fucking strippers in Atlanta and shit, like, come on, people, let's get together. Can we get back to the Aaliyahs and the Chili's and the T-Bars and the, Lisa Left Eye and Tamia, those normal bodies? normal, healthy bodies. Like my goal, I want to look like Marilyn Monroe. Okay, she was thick. Okay, she was naturally thick. Okay, I want to look like her. She still had a little tummy or whatever, and she got nice big boobs and a nice sized butt. I don't want to be a hoe like her, but I want to look like her. Not to say she a hoe or nothing, but like seriously,
She
come
was
on.
though. Come on, let's be real. She was though.
Hey, I don't like to call it a hoe. Like, if you want to have sex with too many dudes, that's your business, As long as got self respect, I feel like you're not a hoe. But you gotta understand, that bitch had money. She had money. She could throw $100 at you and say, "I don't care what you think," and walk away and have sex with another nigga.
This is true. This is very true.
So, like, I mean, not to say girls need to grow up to be like Marilyn Monroe, have standards, have self respect. That's another thing, self respect. Respect yourself. If you want to go and have sex with other dudes, then go for it. Yeah, Amber, I need you to be more engaged in this conversation. What are you doing?
Nothing. um, no, I agree with you. I agree you should have self-respect. I don't agree with the sleep with as many people as you want to, but to each his own. To each his own.
Like,
I like the fact that I can count on one hand how many people I've been with. Not a lot of people can do that. Bothers
you
me
want,
with the
you
whole being
want.
single. I'm not insinuating anything, okay?
you want, you
You want to get salty?
I mean,
You want to get salty? That's
every
not on me.
every time I feel like I got too many body counts or whatever, I just gotta look at somebody like my husband, but whatever,
Or his uncle,
or,
right?
or his father,
Here you go. We'll never be on their level.
ever,
It's too late.
ever,
We can never catch up.
ever,
So
and that's
therefore
a
we're
shame.
good.
That's a shame. That's a shame. That's a shame.
When you got around the number, we're talking about how many people you slept with.
There's a problem.
That's a problem.
Guys and girls, listen up. When you have to round the number, you don't know a specific number, you need to get some help. Some sex therapy, some whatever. You need to get help, okay?
You might have an
You got
addiction.
Mike? Mike? Ain't no Mike. I'm not a psychologist, but I study psychology. I dabbled in the area here and there. You got an addiction.
Well,
This
see,
from Dr. Shay. You have an addiction. Get it together.
like when and
Ooh, breathe.
I'm breathing. I was trying to think of how to put that, but okay. So we can refer to him as T. We can refer to him as T because
Yeah.
we're not putting his name out there,
Looking
right?
it up.
Right. But
Mhm.
he was one of those people who would need around. Yeah. Yeah. I think part of it is a military issue. I'm just gonna just yeah. Yeah.
That could be it.
Your husband was
No,
training.
no, no,
Your
no,
your
no.
husband was
You
training
can't
for
say
his
that.
military. Your husband was training for his military. He was training for his military years.
Hanging around his uncle and his father all these years. Something had to catch on.
Oh, you gonna get it for that one.
Probably. I can hear Dad calling me now. Shay?
What was that supposed to
Isaiah?
mean?
Shay? I think I'm the only one in the family that does that to him. Like, he be looking at me so serious. Shay? Isaiah? Don't you need to watch what you say? Why? Ain't no kids around. I'm grown, you grown, we all grown. You ain't grown, the hell if I'm not. Somebody need to tell the government I'm not grown paying
when
taxes.
when you are in your 50s, you can look at somebody in their 20s and tell them they're not grown also.
No, because I feel like they are grown. I'm sorry, I'm in my own house. I'm married. I ain't got no kids, thank God. But are you playing with fire?
Children are wonderful.
Are you playing with fire?
A little bit.
I guess we just figured out who's the random. I need you to stop.
I'm here. I'm engaged. I am engaged in this conversation.
I need you to find something constructive to do with your hands.
What do you want me to do? Sit on them?
Like you a briquet.
Fine. I'm sitting on. Look. I got visions of shoulders in my head.
Amber, you gonna get me in trouble? No comment. So back to that again. No, but seriously, guys. Seriously, can we really get back to that? Can we get back to normal women being our idols? Like, for real, when I was younger, my idol was Disney princesses. And oh my god, I'm so glad I grew up. They are all hoes. They are just hoes. They just hoes.
No, see, now I'm not gonna say that they're hoes. I'm gonna say that they're stupid. I'm gonna say that they're stupid, right?
Okay.
Marrying somebody you just met.
I'm going to say at least one of them was a hoe, though.
Because she lived with 7 men?
Hell yeah! Okay, Amber, if I was to live with 7 men now, how the fuck would that look on my part? I look like I'm having a train rain on me every night. Like, come on. Choo choo, hi ho, hi ho.
They did sing that song, didn't they?
Mm-hmm. I'm just saying.
Childhood ruined.
My bad, y'all.
No, you know what the worst childhood ruined one is? Is the Peter Pan, the explanation behind the story of Peter Pan.
Wasn't it like all the kids that we used to take to Neverland were dead?
They never grew up because they were dead, and he was taking them to heaven. Peter Pan was taking them to heaven.
That's really fucked up. Excuse my language. That's really screwed up. Like, I hate the internet nowadays because it just ruins everything.
It ruins everything. It ruins all your childhood memories.
Like, there's a sex scene in The Rescuers. Like, I watched that movie over 100 times when I was little. Not once did I see boobs.
What?
Yes,
okay, see, I missed that one.
It's like in a window, it's a naked lady or whatever. Like, not once did I see tits in that whole movie. Like, I honestly think that Disney and people put in secret images like that for the adults. I don't think it's for the children, and I don't think the children pick up on it. People think that Disney is all evil, like, you know, they racist sometimes, don't get me wrong, but don't get me wrong, but like, I don't think they're evil. Like, I would still, to this day, I don't have kids, I'm so glad, but if I did have kids, I would still let them watch all the Disney movies. And I'm talking about VHS. Forget the DVD. I'm talking about VHS. They're going to learn how to rewind.
Do you say B like boy? Because they call VHSs. Just
I said B.
Sound like you said B.
Like, really? Really? Really?
I'm like, BHS?
Yeah, you Graham and Nazi. Y'all got
You gonna stop calling me a Nazi today.
You are.
I take offense. I was born in Germany. I take offense to that. Calling me a Nazi.
You know how many times I've called your brother a Nazi?
That's not cool.
Really? Because he called me darky. I'm black, by the way. For y'all who can't see me, I'm black. Okay? She's a milkshake. She has everything in her.
I'm caramel colored.
You name it, she got it.
This is true.
And her brother is the same way. So
he called you darky.
He called me a darky.
That is so messed up.
Do you know how many racist debates we have in this house? Like, we were going at it one day. He called me darky. I called him a Nazi. He called me something else. He called me colored. And I called him a wetback. Like, excuse all the racial slurs, y'all. Really, it's not towards anybody else. It's just towards my husband.
Oh, no, I was gonna say we're not Mexican, but I take that back. I think we do have Mexican in
No, do you know what he told me?
Huh?
He was like, no, I called him a border jumper. And he was like, I came over here by boat. Now they jump no borders.
No, no, tell him get it right. He swam. His people swam here. We're
I was like,
Cuban.
you swam here with a tire in a plastic bag. Stop playing around. Anyway, back to
If you
Disney
were looking for
princesses.
political correctness, this is not the show for
This
you.
is please don't correct me. That's please don't correct me because I'm not racist. I love people and I feel like there's only one race that matters: the
Human.
human race.
Yes.
That's it. Like
And
I am not racist,
and
but
that's why I love you.
I think that some racial slurs are funny. Like coon. I heard somebody call a black person a coon today. Like I was watching a YouTube video and I'm just like, I have never heard anybody call somebody that before. Never.
You spend a lot of time in the South, huh?
I'm
Because
from
it
DC.
that's not the South.
Exactly. Like coon. Like she called this black person a coon. And I was just like, what's a coon? And Tristan just looked at me.
Because he grew up in the South. It is a term that they use down here.
Like, coon? Is that supposed to be like, is that, okay, is that worse than an N word? Or just the
Nah,
same? Or,
nah. I think it's supposed to be meant as probably just as what's the word I'm looking for? Offensive as the N word. Yeah. But I'm
alright, so
like,
what
I've
else?
never seen a black raccoon, so I don't.
I've seen a black and gray one. I mean, they got like ring tails and shit. But anyway, that's beside the point. See what I mean, y'all? Random.
Random.
Um,
You know
back
they
to the
coon hunt here.
really, you keep. I'm trying to bring it back to Disney princesses, and you just keep stop playing with fire. Like
Can we just
seriously,
be
Amber,
clear? I haven't slept. I haven't slept in like a week or so. So,
Amber hasn't slept in a week or so, so she's playing with fire. That's stupid.
oh no, you know, no, you're just bound to get like ultimate randomness from me. Okay. um. So Disney princesses. That's where we were going with this. Disney princesses.
All right, what about it? Let's count down. Let's talk about how everything's messed up. Okay,
All
name
right.
a princess. I
Now
got you.
there's a couple. Mulan. Tell me what's wrong with Mulan.
Alright, okay, like she's one of my favorites. I ain't gonna lie because in the first movie she ain't married nobody. I mean, she liked the dude or whatever, but it was all about her fighting for her family, and that's why I like Mulan. She's cool, but she's not a princess, so that doesn't count.
This is true. Okay. But they always count her when they do the Disney princesses or whatever.
When have you seen a Disney princess with Mulan in it? I have never. You
Well,
think?
like all of the like Disney princesses remakes. You know what? You know what?
I'm
Body
right.
image. Sorry, sorry. This the whole body image thing, Disney princesses thing. Have you seen where they keep redoing the princesses online?
Like in different like anime and the ones that
Redrawing
look
them, giving them
yeah.
like what they would look like today. What would they
Or
would? Yeah,
tattoos and
yeah.
piercings, yeah.
Yeah. So my least favorite, and it's with the Disney princesses. It was an article that I read earlier today, and another one yesterday, where they're doing the Disney princesses and like video game characters and whatnot, and they're like, oh, if they had realistic proportions, right? Because it was the Disney princesses, and then the one today was different video game characters, and then the one that I saw yesterday was a Barbie. Like they took a Barbie and they were like, "This is what she would look like with realistic um, proportions." But here's my thing: why does realistic proportions have to mean that they don't have a waist, that they have like zero shape? Like they make the top of their body either like a trunk, like just straight up no curves kind of trunk, or
Rectangle.
or they gotta have a gut. Like, can't they be realistic without being overweight?
Right.
Overweight doesn't equal realistic. Stocky
Women have
doesn't.
curves.
Yeah. Have you seen this picture of the Barbie that they like
I have.
they
She
made
looks like a
one?
12-year-old. Like, what the hell?
No. This one is she shorter than
Yes.
standard Barbie, but like her body is like stocky. Her neck is so thick. Her neck is so thick. I'm like, What
Okay, get
is?
it together, guys. Get it together.
I mean, the only thing they did right, like they gave her a booty, they gave her a cute booty, but she's like stocky. Like she had the top of her body is just like solid. Like she looks like a linebacker. She got like linebacker torso.
For the record, I played linebacker while I was in DC, so thank you.
You know what I mean? I don't mean a
I
female
got
linebacker.
curves. I got curves. I got curves.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like that. And I'll just send you the link for the one where they redid the video game characters. But it was like one of the girls from I want to say Grand Theft Auto or whatnot. Like in the first picture, she's thin and whatnot, and yeah, no, not every girl looks like that, but there's plenty of girls that look like the Grand Theft Auto girls, right? In the bikinis with the humongous tits and whatnot.
Yeah.
There are girls that walk around looking like that. Mind you, probably took surgery to get there, but there's girls walking around like that.
And
They're
I'm sure
realistic.
there are girls who didn't have surgery to look like that, so, up
That's
to
true.
them.
That too. Both of us being top heavy girls, like
Yes.
it's easy to get those naturally. But but my thing is why is the realistic one now the realistic one doesn't have boobs and there's no curves. It's just like a
Right.
stocky thick body, and I'm like, how is that realistic? I mean, why is that your version of realistic? Because we're not all shaped like that. I'm a big girl, but I have a smaller waist. Like if you look at me,
You have a
my
small waist.
I have
You
the
have a
whole
Coca-Cola shaped body, like
thing.
most women do. Like we all have that Coca-Cola shaped body, whether you're skinny or on the bigger side. Like we all have that Coca-Cola shaped body. We all have a waist, and for you to sit there and portray it as a fucking rectangle, like guys, get it together.
But I think overall with the whole body image thing, period. Like I think it for one, I think it's overblown, right?
Yeah,
And then two, yeah, I mean we need more realistic representations of what an actual body is out there.
a healthy body.
Um, but also there needs to be more of a okay, bump what media shows, get it in your head that's not real. Learn to be
Right.
okay with you.
And for the record, like I had this conversation with somebody else earlier, and they basically kept saying, you know, people are not smart enough to realize that that's just media. I'm like, it's not about being smart. It's just about what you see every day, and you just get into your head that this society portrays this is what's beautiful, and this is what's not. And you, of course, everyone wants to be beautiful, but for the record, everyone is beautiful. Unless you got a nasty ass personality, and then your ass ugly to me. I'm sorry.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like you could be a 10, and then when I meet you, your personality sucks. You automatically go down to a 3. That's how much your personality affects me.
I went
Like
to school with a girl like that. Like she was physically, she was, and she still is, gorgeous girl, right? But her personality sucked.
hmm
Her personality sucked. She looked down on people all the time. She was just rude and nasty and a hoe. In sixth grade, a hoe.
in 6th grade, the only thing you need to be is a spelling bee champ. Shut the close
Mm-mm.
your legs, girl.
Nah.
Seriously.
I remember sitting in class and she had like this magazine. She had this magazine and like there were different positions and whatnot. She was like, I've done that one and I did that one the other day with, and then she named some guy and I was like,
Ooh, nasty.
I just want to go home and play Worms Armageddon. I don't understand.
Like, what the hell? And girls are taking about sex younger and younger nowadays. Like,
Hmm.
it's crazy.
It's
Like,
a problem.
I have a cousin who lost her virginity at the age of 12, and when I found out, I wanted to beat the hell out of her. Like, what are you thinking? At the age of 12, the only thing I wanted to do is read an encyclopedia and draw. Like, I was a nerd. I ain't gonna lie.
Hmm.
I'd rather be in my room reading encyclopedia rather than, uh, outside playing with boys and stuff like that. Like seriously, I didn't know what Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle was until I got married.
Really?
I'm dead serious.
Now, see, I was the opposite. Like, I was outside. No, I was both though. I was the ultimate bookworm, right? I would check out a whole series of. I would check out an entire series of books, read the whole series in a week, and still go outside and play football.
I did love football. I'm a tomboy. Okay,
until
I
until
do love football.
until Dad banned me from playing football.
I wonder why. But anyway,
I got hurt, but never playing football. I got concussion during soccer and that one time during basketball. Um,
that needs to
and
be its own podcast. How many bones have we broken? What's
I
my
haven't broken. I didn't. Now, see, that's the thing is I haven't
football?
broken a ton. I haven't broken a ton of bones.
I have.
I've broken a couple, but not a ton. I've sprained stuff like crazy.
You see my ankle, my arm, my wrist, my finger, my collarbone.
Jeez, girl,
I got a plate in my
you need
hair.
you needed to stick with the dictionary.
Yeah. But back to the body image, guys, and for real, this is gonna lead into our little next mini discussion: how it affects your relationship.
Yes.
Because for real, and you're gonna get different aspects of the talk. It's not gonna just be from me and her. Like she's single, I'm married. So you're gonna get the dating aspect, the single aspect, and the married aspect of it. And
Hmm.
she's been married, so you know you're gonna get all aspect of this. You're gonna get,
And the trying to date aspect, because that's where I am right
yes.
now.
So you're gonna get that, and for me personally, body image ties into your relationship so much because how you imagine yourself and how you feel about yourself affects your relationship. Like it affects your sex life. It affects just talking. Like I had to really have a body image talk with my husband. No
Say that
lie,
again. You had to have a body image what?
talk with my husband.
Oh.
Like he had to remind me, hey, you're beautiful, you're sexy. Like, and women, do not, I repeat, do not feel needy when you need your husband to tell you you're beautiful and you're sexy and you're gorgeous because that's their goddamn job.
This is true.
That is your man's job, okay? Look, they ain't got but a couple. That's one of them. Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to buy me flowers and gifts and stuff like that. You know, just tell me I'm beautiful. Tell me I'm sexy. Grab my ass a couple of times.
Make me feel like you could snatch me up in any minute. I'm gonna stop
Right.
there.
We had a conversation prior to this, and it has to do with, S and M. I'm gonna call him M, Amber. You
Okay.
know
Yeah.
why? Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, not S and M as in that freaky shit, y'all.
Yeah. No, there's two
It's two
guys.
guys.
One's S and the other one's M. So yeah.
And
Oh my
Amber's going
goodness.
to get me in trouble. I'm married.
I haven't met S, but the pictures. Oh my
The
goodness.
pictures of us, and I was about to meet S, but I had to
Really?
stop myself because I was going to get in trouble at the gym.
Ooh, will he be down there when I come down there this weekend?
Ooh, quit it.
I want to go to the gym.
Quit.
I
Quit.
really need to get my workout in.
That's another thing with body image, y'all. Seriously, let me tell you something. Me being a top heavy girl, and I do mean top heavy, and I don't care if y'all know my size. I am a triple D. Okay, I have big boots. I'm not a real big person. I'm just, so top heavy. It looks like I'm about to fall over any minute, but that's not the point. Trying to go to the gym and run, screw that shit.
You need the right bra. I watched a BuzzFeed video the other day actually, and they had girls of like all different boob size trying on different sports bras. Believe it or not, one of the best ones out there right now is the Victoria's Secret sports bra. The big girl like the Victoria's Secret sports bra more than any of them.
I bought a $60 Victoria's Secret bra that's supposed to hold in everything while I run. I got popped in the face by a boot.
You need to go to breakout bras. Cause you ain't no triple D boo. I'm gonna tell you that now. You more like a 36 O.
Oh, what the O stand for oh my damn.
I'm a J. I'm a double J when
There's
I go
no
in there.
way. Okay,
When
because
I
they okay, they're doing
European
European
side,
sizes.
European
Okay,
side.
that
So
makes me feel better. Not
I'm a
American
double
sizes,
J,
European.
right? So you'd be like, okay, yeah, no, oh, you'd be like a 36O.
Oh my fucking god. I had to. Okay, I know, guys. I know you like big boobs. Like, who don't like big tickle bitties? But y'all need to
Tiggle
realize
bitties.
the pressure it is. Like, my back hurts. When I go to the gym, I get popped in the face by a boob. I haven't been able to bend over and tie my shoes the correct way in years. Do you understand the problem? It's a
They don't.
struggle.
We, we,
I
we're getting off topic. We're getting off topic.
No, it's not a big y'all.
We're still getting off topic. Editing is gonna be a B.
Sorry, y'all.
Okay, let's rewind. Let's rewind. All right. So we were talking about how body image affects relationships.
Yeah, and I
How
would
body
kill for size C's right now.
body image affects relationships. But
Okay.
yeah, right. So because so like in your aspect, like you start questioning yourself, but then you have your husband to validate for you, right?
Yeah.
On the single side of things, right? My thing is because I'm a bigger girl. I'm a size 22, right? I'm shapely though. I'm not a
No,
yeah,
what that
yeah.
man say? You know, you big, but you carry it well. You
No, no,
plump,
no, no,
but you
no.
carry
He
it
said I was plump. Dude told me I was plump, but I carried it well. We'll have to talk. That's a whole nother topic, all in of itself. Is
Cat calling?
the garbage that comes out. Not catcalling, just the garbage that comes out of guys' faces when they try to talk to you. I don't understand it. But okay, so body image affecting the way that you feel about yourself out there trying to date, right? When it comes to M, right? To the
Mm-hmm.
guy that we're referring to as M, um, with him, like we've been friends for a while, and I've seen his ex-wife in person. She's tall, she's shapely, she's gorgeous, and that's one of the reasons why I was like, he'll never be interested in me. He's got that. Oh my god, right? Like they're a matched pair because he is gorgeous. I'm just okay. No, back
Amber.
on I'm back. I'm back. Anyway, but I'm just like in my head. I was like, he'll never be interested in me because that's what he goes. That's what he goes home to, right?
Right.
And when he first asked me out, I didn't know what to. I didn't know how to take it. I really
You know,
didn't.
it was one of those, huh? What?
Exactly. It was
Me?
like, what?
What?
But like, did you call the wrong person? Did you text me? Did you forget what I look like? Like, and those were legit thoughts that I had. Was like, do you not remember what I look like? Like, me? Are you
Yeah.
sure me? But in that instance, you know, one, my size isn't even a factor in what he looks at when it comes to me, right? It's personality. It's the bond that we have, right? But on top
The
of that, he
importance.
is, yeah, but on top of that, he is also physically attracted to me, which I
Mm-hmm.
did not see. I didn't
You're
see that
beautiful.
being.
What are you talking about? Y'all, for the ones who can't see us, Amber is gorgeous. Look her up on Facebook. Add her as a friend. I don't care. Amber Rain, she is gorgeous. Okay, that's REIN. She is freaking gorgeous.
Shay, if you send any stalkers my way, we go have an issue.
Please, I got 16 MKs. Quit playing with me.
I've had enough of the duds. Oh my god. Oh my god. Right?
Anyways, but
Yeah.
for real, and you know what, Amber, I really have to say, and for the record, y'all, I have not been married that long. I am only 22 years old. I've only been married for a year and almost 2 years. God, almost 2 years. But
No,
anyway,
no, year and a half. Let
year and a
call it a
half.
year and a half.
I've only been married for a year and a half, so I haven't been married that long. So I do know what the dating, still know what the dating scene is, you know. So you can't always do that. You can't always look at the ex because my husband's ex looks like a horse, and if I use that logic, that means he would only be interested in horses. No, I'm talking about she. pop big ass lips, them BSLs, but it's like past BSL. Like she need to go nay, like she need to eat an apple core or something. Y'all, I know as women we look at our men's exes and just be like, she ugly, she ugly, she ugly, she goes, you're just trying to make yourself feel better, whatever, whatever. But she's ugly. She looks like a horse. She does. Like,
she did have a long face. She did. No,
like,
see, but my thing is, okay, so like, she was annoying as crap. Talking to her. Talking to her. Did you ever talk to her? Because I know you guys were friends before you started dating.
Yeah, we were like really close friends before we started dating, y'all, and like it was to the point where whenever I had a boyfriend, I had an issue with my boyfriend. He was someone I can go to and be like, am I tripping or is he tripping? And most of the time it was him, but and he can come to me about his girlfriend's problems and be like, am I tripping or is she tripping? Most of the time, I'm not gonna lie, it was him. He tripping. He tripping.
Like
but
the whole birthday thing.
Dumb hoe. Just dumb hoe. Okay, look. Okay, let's tell this story real quick. I'm sure my husband won't mind. He'll gonna kill me. It was this girl's birthday. And she was getting upset because he wouldn't buy her nothing. Like, I don't stop burning the plastic foil. What the fuck? She can't put it out, y'all. She can't put it out. She about to burn her house down.
Shit, out!
That's what the hell you get. That's what you get.
Can you stay on topic and stop talking about me?
Alright, fine. Shit. It was the whole birthday. I mean, the girl birthday. And he wouldn't buy her nothing. Now, y'all, I'm not saying you gotta do all exaggerate, but a cupcake with a nice candle and Amber's fire would have been nice, Don't laugh, I'm on topic. A cupcake would have been nice, a little happy birthday. They were in 2 different states, so you couldn't do that. What's the next best thing? Send her a motherfucking birthday card in the mail. That's all you gotta do. Some flowers, something. Do you know this man's response to me?
Spend money?
Y'all, real life, y'all. This is not a joke. I swear to God, this shit is too funny to be made up. Like, seriously. I'm on the phone with him and he goes, you mean spend money on her? Yes. It is not gonna hurt you to buy some flowers. I know you got a job. Like, what is wrong with you?
And they were together for a while.
Right.
It wasn't like it was a new relationship. Like, they were together for a year or two.
Yeah, like so much that this dude got drunk and proposed to that hoe. Thank God Amber was there to handle that.
You know I want to marry you, right? Give me the phone. Give me the phone. Oh, yeah, I almost wrecked my car trying to get the phone from him that night. He was like, you know I want to marry you, right?
The shit you say when you're drunk, that's another podcast anyway. Back on topic.
He does confess a lot when he's drinking. If you want to know if he did something or not, just get him a little tipsy. He will spill all his secrets.
You know what? We got shit that happens when you're drunk. That's gonna be our next podcast. Anyway, guys, stay tuned. Anyway, I told him what to do. Buy some flowers, buy a little gift or whatever. He bought her a necklace, I think, or something like that. I don't know.
I don't remember.
And do you know this hoe wasn't grateful?
She wasn't?
She wasn't. I was like, are you serious?
She need to understand how hard it was to get him to buy her that.
Right. Like, bitch, humble yourself.
I know he tried to get me to help him shop for her. I think that was the same birthday.
Mind you, y'all, his ex was a size 0, 0, 0, 0. When she turns sideways, she disappears. Nope, she doesn't disappear. Her boobs are there.
Right, and because, what'd you call it? Trying to shop for her. First off, everything she likes is ugly. And we're not dogging her just to dog her. Like, this is...
No, she was really, like I said, your personality describes you. Like, That's your rating for me. And her personality sucks. Now his ex before her, she was cool. She was nice. I liked her. Hell, sure, I
I
liked
didn't
her.
know her.
I did. I'm better, but I'm biased, so whatever. But yeah, seriously, y'all, look, your body image really does affect your relationship, and if you're not happy with yourself, you're not going to be happy in your relationship. So like, I have so many friends who want to be married already. Like, I got married young ish, in my opinion, but whatever. But I got married to somebody that I know I loved and I've known for a long time. Like, even though, I swear to God, y'all, it was times that I didn't realize I was going to marry this man, because after that whole he wasn't going to spend money on his girlfriend thing, I was like, fuck this. I will never date him. He was attracted to me, but I was like, I will never date him. Ever, ever, ever. I probably slapped this fool so many times. Y'all.
And you
Side note,
married
y'all.
him twice.
Side note, y'all. I got a funny story. It happened tonight. We talking about sex, okay? Not between us. We talking about past events, trying to top each other. Of course, I lost, but
You can't compete with a hoe.
but I
You
was
gotta learn
like,
what your lane is. It's not his.
I was like, who was the prettiest girl you ever had sex with? Pause. Pause the conversation. If you ask your man, excuse me, I'm not even talking to the ladies. Ladies, you know the answer to that question. Men, if your girl asks you, who's the prettiest girl you ever slept with? Unless y'all never slept together, it need to be her. Her. Okay? I don't care if you gotta lie. You better be acting like you telling the truth. It gotta be her. Because if my man asks me who the best I ever slept with, it's gonna be him. Who the biggest is gonna be him. Who the best at this is gonna be him. Well, if I'm lying and telling the truth, it don't matter. It's gonna be him. That should be your answer, right?
Right.
Resume. My husband, my dumb ass husband, said a chick with a Bugatti. First of all, nigga, I want to know who the fuck you know what a Bugatti is.
Well, he went to a school here that is a lot of old money, so I wouldn't put it past it.
That's not the problem, y'all. The problem is that because he said the chick with the Bugatti. Nigga, I am your wife. The answer need to be me. And then he had the nerve to say, so you want me to lie? I about punched him in the face, y'all. Seriously.
Okay, look. So here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Haven't y'all had conversations about him being truthful?
No! No, yes. That's a lie.
Yes.
He
Yes,
did
you
say
have.
no and truthful. But I told him he is allowed to lie if it involves choking my ego. I'm not lying, y'all. I told my husband that. Seriously, cause what you think I'm gonna do? Like, if I was to tell my husband he wasn't the biggest, wouldn't that put him down? Yes. So what do I do? And I'm not lying, y'all. I would tell him he needs to hear stroke his ego, because that's my job as a woman. Okay? As
Hmm.
his wife, as his girlfriend or whatever, that is your job. You need to stroke his ego. If he needs to feel big and powerful like he the man in the house, even though he don't run nothing but his goddamn mouth. He needs to feel big and powerful like he the man in the house. For example, my husband's in the army. Before we got married, he was stationed in Korea. This nigga has the nerve to call me halfway drunk, talking about, baby, who run this relationship? Who the man in this relationship? I'm on the phone. I said, I'm on speakerphone. He goes, yeah, baby. I'm like, you do. What you talking about? You run this relationship. You the man. You would have paid for this relationship. You say jump, I say how high. Then he took me over speakerphone. I never cussed him out so much. He was all types of. I was like, if you ever in your life, if you run shit in this relationship, I will slap you down to your pedestal. Do you understand me? This isn't no. You run this and I run that. They know executives in this relationship. This is 100-100. We both give and we both take. What do you mean?
But you know what? But I like the stance that you took on that, right? Because there's too much pride floating around nowadays, right?
It is.
Right? There's too much pride and too much. Now, see, me. Here's my thing: is I try to do things the way it is laid out in the Bible, right? Bible lays out this whole headship principle in the family. You know, Jesus is head of the congregation, hence he's the head of your husband, right? And your
Mhm.
husband's the head of you, and you are the head of the children, right? And I'm good with that. There's too much pride nowadays for that to be acceptable in mainstream.
Mhm.
So I like the stance that you took on that. Like in front of his friends, you had his back. You were like, "It's you, baby." Da da da. Right behind closed doors. What is your problem? Right, right. But you kept that between the two of you.
Exactly.
It wasn't you going off in front of his friends and be like, "Nah,"
You,
and embarrassing
I
him.
honest, like, yeah, you don't want to do that because you're gonna hurt him and you're gonna hurt his ego and you're gonna hurt his pride, and that's not your job. Your job is to build up his self-esteem and build up his pride. And, because when I'm being around my friends and I be talking smack, what do you do? Yeah, baby, you got it. Just the same thing for me. Like, it's
Hmm.
just how it is. Like,
You
he,
have each other's
we
back.
know
You respect
we know
each
our
other.
fans. Exactly. That's what it is. It's respect. It's having self respect, but it's also having respect for your partner. And that's also really important in a relationship. There's so many relationships floating around here that don't have respect. And respect needs to be one of your main principles in your relationship, I believe, because if you don't respect each other, you have no foundation to build trust or any other thing that supposed to be in a relationship. Like there it needs to be respecting relationship, seriously. Like I respect my husband and I respect everything he does. You know, earlier when I said that he's unfortunately in the military, I respect the fact that he's in the service, but the only reason why I say unfortunately, and if there's any military spouses listening to this, you'll understand that the military life is hard. It's not only hard for the soldier, it's hard for the families too. We're moving around with them. I don't have a job, and I don't have a job because he asked me not to have a job. That, and it's kind of hard to build a career when I'm moving every 3 years.
Hmm.
Like he's up for reenlistment, he's going to reenlist, but he's picking a new place to go. So I don't know where I'm going next. So there's no planning, there's no nothing. But I respect his choice. I respect his decision to do this, and I support him in anything he wants to do, just like he supports me in anything that I want to do. If I really want to do something, he's going to make sure I have a way to do it. Why? Because he has that respect for me. Dang, that's the most serious I got in this whole clock. Okay, I'm back to me. I can't do it, y'all.
It's
I can't be
okay.
serious for a long time.
It's okay to be serious though, but
Yeah, it is. But
but I agree. There needs to be respect. There needs to be respect, and I think that goes a long way with us getting back to a place where people, um, where I'm not even gonna say people because we were talking about females, females and body image. When it comes to women, girls and their body image, if we had more respect for each other, if girls had more respect for each other,
the world would be a nicer
it
place.
wouldn't be such a big problem.
It would.
Cause, cause if you poll guys, right? If you talk to a group of guys, majority of them won't have an issue with the way that you look. Most of the negativity that you will get, most of the negativity that you
It
see
comes from
is out there,
females.
it comes from other females,
Yep.
and that comes from an insecure place on their own part.
Yep.
Because for a lot of them, it makes them feel better to look at you and go, "Oh, you're not this small," or "Oh, your boobs aren't that big," or "Oh, you have too big of a butt," or "You don't have
Right.
enough of a butt."
And don't get me wrong. I'm guilty of this too. Like it'll be girls out here where I'm like, I don't know whether I want to be you or hate you because I'm not you or whatever. Like it be girls I see that are beautiful and I'm like, I want to be like that. Like she's beautiful. Or I'll see the ratchetness I see at Walmart. Whatever. I'll see people at Walmart
that's
like, what the hell were you thinking? Like
that's another breed. That's
why do
another
you
breed of people, though.
why do you look like that? Like seriously. Get up out the what's it called? The little rascals thingies.
Mm.
I hate that. Don't be in it unless you actually need it. Don't be in it because you lazy. If you
Oh,
can
you mean
walk,
the rascal thing, the little motorized carts, like in
yeah.
Walmart and whatnot?
I hate that. Don't be in it unless you need it. Like my father had one leg, and there was times that we would go to Walmart or go somewhere, and he couldn't get one because these big fat people are scooting around in it. And I understand that weight can be a really big issue. My one of my sisters, my many sisters, had this really big weight problem, and she had the gastric bypass surgery, and she, you know, tried to get herself healthier. So I get that, but if you're just in it just to be lazy, quit it.
Mm.
Stop it. Stop it. It's unnecessary. Stop. All right. Side notes over. Amber, you said this will only be an hour long. How long have we been talking?
I think we've
Almost
been
an hour. Almost an hour. We got 10
almost an
minutes.
hours.
We got
Yeah.
10
So,
minutes. So, in our last 10 minutes, what do you want to say?
oh my goodness. So this was interesting.
This was successful, I think. And if
It
I don't
was.
like it, screw off.
It wasn't super long. It seemed longer than it actually is, though,
It was. It was
because we go off on tangents a lot.
a lot. That's when the
We
random
should
comes in.
we should spend like the last 9 minutes now talking about S and M.
We should not. How about for those who are listening, which I know is probably like one or two people, but how about those who are listening? We asked some questions, so we have something to talk about in the first half of our next segment. You
Yeah,
know, it'd
our
be
next
like
one.
answering our questions. So we want to know. We want to know from the females, what's your body image problems, but we also want to know from the males because we can't speak from the male the male perspective.
There we
Sorry,
go.
guys. It's late. Sorry, guys. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. Sorry, guys. But since we can't speak from the male's perspective, we want to know from you guys, what are your guys' body image problems? Because I know you guys have some when you see, people like The Rock or Channing Tatum or Magic Mike
That is
or
not how you should be saying that. You're trying to
huh?
make them feel better, and that's not how you should be saying that.
I mean, what all right. Anyway, not to say. All right, look, guys. I
I
just
need to
want to
go to
know
the
yours.
nearest
Okay.
military base and just watch them do PT. I'm just
No, you don't. Half of them are not even in shape half the time. Don't do that.
if they look like S and M.
You need to go see. I'm about to go to the gym tomorrow.
Oh, you coming? So here's the other thing, and this is something that's going on that we're doing personally. And I guess we'll talk about it on the show. Is I sent out an invitation last night. I'm going to start hosting these things called workout weekends at my
Saw that.
house.
I saw
Yeah.
that.
Let's start doing workout weekends at my house because I think like your standard workouts, I'm still gonna need to do those. Right?
Yeah.
Still Monday through Friday, I still need to go to the gym, or still need to go walk, still need to go lift or whatever. But I figured that involving other people would motivate us
Fit.
to stay fit, to stay involved in the process and not let it slide off,
Yes.
especially if we're meeting up every 2 weeks. So I started doing this thing called workout weekends where I have a group of people coming to my house, or we meet up somewhere to do something. So like not this weekend, because this weekend I'm going to the beach. I'm going to come see my boo in Georgia.
You guys will see. You guys will hear all about that. We're going to do a
Yes.
special podcast this
Yeah, we
weekend.
have
I
to.
can't wait.
We have to.
I'm
And you
super
guys,
excited.
yeah, you guys need to follow us on social media. So I guess that's what
Are
we
we
should
going
do
to
right
make
now.
like a different Twitter account and a different Facebook account?
I don't think so because there's two of us. Okay,
You're
so
right. That's too much, I
yeah,
think.
we're gonna have our own. We'll have a joint YouTube account, which we do. It's
Yeah.
it is Random and Reason. That page is already out there.
Whoop, whoop.
This podcast will not have a video with it.
Sorry,
But
guys. We look like crap. It's 11 o'clock at night.
yeah, it is.
I'm
And
black. I got my bonnet on and shit. No, I don't. I'm lying.
I don't have pants on. It's
Wait, really?
I
See,
took
we
them
all
off like 20 minutes ago. It was hot.
okay. And in case like you want to be lazy, because I know I'm lazy sometimes, and fast forward. We are not in the same state. Okay. So we're doing this, online over video chat, and I gotta say, this is gonna work out. I like this.
I
I
do.
have something to do. Like,
I love talking to her. So we
exactly. So you guys get to hear our banner because apparently I'm funny. I don't think I'm funny. I think I'm mean. I think I'm mean and I'm cruel and I'm
I
brutally honest with people. And people think I'm funny because they don't take me serious because I'm only 5 feet tall.
This is true. Yeah. You know, there was this thing that I filled out at work, and it was like, "How funny are you?" And I was like, "Some days at 3, others 20." Because there are days where I'm freaking hilarious, right? And it's not when I mean to be. So, um,
Right.
but yeah, we have a viewer.
Is this somebody that we know?
Somebody's watching us.
Yay! Hi!
I don't know who
Is this
it is.
somebody that we know? Hey. If I don't know you, hey.
I've been watching that thing the whole time we've been streaming, and it's been zero the entire time until now. So, whoever you are, hello. Thank you for watching. We're actually wrapping up now. I can't believe we have a viewer. I
That's
wonder
so
if.
awesome.
Hold on.
And tell your friends because can they rewind this?
Yes. Yes, they can.
Awesome. We're really funny. Well, she's funny. I'm mean, but whatever.
You are funny. You are hilarious when you want to be.
Okay.
Oh, it doesn't tell us who it is.
Ooh,
So whoever
shady.
you are, you should message us.
Yeah,
For
definitely.
real, for
Feel
real.
free. I'm always up in all times and night. I ain't got no kids. I ain't got no life. This school and this is my life. Okay. Message me. You know, you can follow me on Facebook. Black. No, that's my email. My bad. I'm tripping. It's 11 o'clock at night, y'all.
So
Follow me on
yeah,
Facebook to Shay Wigs. Mhm.
yeah, and I have my personal profile, but I also have a page because I do intend to kick off my YouTube channel, doing videos there also. So you can find my Facebook page, Amber Rain. And that's Rain with an E, Rein. Um,
For those of you who don't know how to spell rain,
well, most people when they think rain, they think like raindrops,
I
Rain.
was joking. I did the same thing. Remember?
Yeah.
I
So
just knew I was spelling your name right.
and then on Instagram, you can follow me. I am Mommy85. That's MAMI 85. And I'm Miss Rain on Twitter. There's no consistency in my naming.
Mine's, if you want to follow me on Instagram or Twitter, I guess I should start using Twitter now. Um, you can follow me at Geekify. That's GeekAFIED kid with two D's. I'm a geek. I know. I'm weird. I'm random. I'm the random and random and the reason. So we got
Yeah.
3 minutes, viewer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So follow us on social media.
I need a
And let us
shower.
know if there's anything you want. Shay,
What?
please.
I smell like the dogs.
They don't need to know that. We're
They
trying
don't
to wrap.
care.
We're trying to wrap up. They don't need to know that.
They don't care. If you care, viewer, I'm sorry. I've been playing with my dogs all day. I took a shower this morning, but I've been playing with my dogs all day.
Ew.
So now I smell like the dogs, and I want to take a shower.
I want to know who's watching us. I really do.
Hey, why don't you be your mom?
Huh?
Hey, Lisa.
Hey, mom.
Why should don't be? Why should be some? Ooh, what if it's M? Her heart just dropped. Y'all, her heart just dropped to her ass.
No, it's too late for that. He's usually asleep by now. I'm
Usually, but I'm just saying, I'm gonna be up thinking. Anyway, guys, we have 1 more minute, and I just want to say how awesome this was, and how awesome this idea was. And this was all her idea. This beautiful person I'm talking to. This is all her idea, and I just want to say that I can't wait to do this weekend's podcast when she's here. It's gonna be freaking
Yay! I
awesome.
cannot wait. As soon as my money shows up, I'm telling you, as long as my money shows up by Wednesday, I will be in Georgia Thursday night.
Yes, yes, yes.
I would
Well,
be.
and it'll be a live podcast with us together because I got my license timely, so I can drive up to see her whenever my husband is aboard or not here or in the field or whatever military crap he has to do. So
There we go. So yes, yes, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to be down there this weekend. This was fun. It was very random. It's going to be hilarious when I sit down to edit it tomorrow.
y'all, watch she start messaging me about all the shit I did wrong in this thing. Shit, you
Bro,
gotta stop cussing. Y'all, we talked about that for real, for real. We
what
gotta
if
go.
you know what? You know what? What should be your husband? He's in the room, not even sleeping, watching us, acting an absolute fool.
Oh, he's gonna kill
And we're gonna name this
me.
episode "The Mystery of the Mystery Viewer." I really want to know who this one viewer is, whoever it is. Like
If you please
if
have some nads and contact one of us, or some ovaries if you're a girl.
hmm hmm
Have some nads or some ovaries. Contact us. Don't be scared. I'm a really fun person. When I said I was mean, that's a lie. I'm not. I'm a nice person, and I will never be mean to you unless you're mean to me. Then watch out because I'm from DC and I don't play none of that.
you know what? You know what that reminds me? Have you heard what's her face's song? Oh goodness, Janelle Monae. That doesn't sound right.
Janae. Janae Monet. The T is silent, I believe.
No, 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 no. Something Monet.
The only person I know Monet is Janae,
It's not Janae Monet.
isn't it?
No.
Y'all.
Anyway, her song Yoga. Have you heard it?
No, I don't even listen to her music for her.
Yeah, she's got a new song out called Yoga. And in it, she goes, get off my areola. So that's what it reminded me of. We were like, have some nads or some ovaries. Or have, there we go.
Janelle.
Janelle Monet. There we go.
Her name is Janelle. Okay, you're right.
I'm like, I'm like, Janae? That just doesn't sound right.
Whatever. Janae, Janae. I got too many people in my family. Anyway,
Anyway,
Mr. Reviewer, this
th-
is an honor of you. Thank
oh,
you so much for watching.
mhm.
And we will see you, I would say next week, but we'll see you this weekend.
Okay.
Definitely. And maybe this weekend I'll have a video to it. Maybe I'll straighten my hair. Who knows? You know?
Don't have to straighten your hair to do it.
Hey, 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 I know, but let me be me. Just, I want to straighten my hair. You know how long this has been curly?
Okay.
Shay
Straighten it,
wants to
boo.
feel, Shay wants to feel her scalp.
Oh, no. If I get my, and we're just going to edit this part out. You know what? We'll talk offline. Thank you for
Yes.
watching Random and Reason. We're going to
Thank,
sign off now. Thank you for watching Random and Reason. I am Amber Rain,
I am Shay.
and we will see you guys this weekend.
Whoop, whoop.
Have a good night.
Beach Daddy.